Hey guys, for those who don't know me, my name is Rochelle and I am one of the team here at Keto Lifestyle with Mandy and Friends. I'm one of the friends. And I just wanted to take a few minutes and come on and share my story with y'all. Hey Mandy. I've talked a lot before about how this product has changed my life and how I feel since I've started drinking it. But I really haven't talked about how this decision that I made back in January to try 10 days has forever changed my life. And when I took that first step, when I started those 10 days, I had no idea what I was getting into. I was literally just trying to feel better. And I didn't know what it would come, what would come from it. I didn't know I would be here today, 8 months later. And not even 8 months, because I really didn't start until February. But I can tell you that I am so grateful for this opportunity, and I can't imagine my life being any different right now. So when I started, I had all of this excess weight from being pregnant that I struggled to lose, and I had exercised and dieted for over a year, and nothing was working for me. So I had joined Mandy's group. I had seen everybody loving the product, and I thought, there's no way that all of these people feel so amazing drinking this. And I sat there for about a month just watching, and then I gave in. It was after Christmas. I didn't have money because we maxed out our credit cards. That's what my husband and I in the past have done. We just spend so much on our kids, and so I didn't have any money. But I was like, I need to do something for myself. Like, I need to feel better. I hate the way I feel. And all of these people are talking about how amazing this product, this drink, is making them feel. So I was like, what's the worst I have to lose? So I put a 10-day on PayPal credit. I talk about this all the time. Because I didn't have any money, because our bank account was running low, and because we had our bills and our mortgage and all of that stuff. And I didn't even tell my husband. He's not here right now, so I can tell you all that. He's probably gonna watch this later. But I didn't tell my husband because I didn't want him to say, oh, well, you don't need to spend that money. Because even I felt like that. But I knew I needed a change in my life. And then I got the packets from her. I was excited. Actually, I wasn't really excited. At that point, I didn't really know what to think. I let them sit on my island for another 2 weeks. And then one day, I don't know what got into me, but I finally just decided, okay, I'm going to drink this stuff. I paid for it. I might as well do it, right? Like, I can't just let it go to waste. So I drank one. And nothing really happened that first day. And I was like, okay, I'll do it again. Because I paid for it, so I invested in it. Why not? But by that third day, I looked at my mom, because at that time we were working together. I looked at her and I said, I'm in a really good mood. I don't understand what's going on. And I didn't know that I didn't know then that it was from this drink. But by the end of that week, it was like this light switch had flipped on inside of me, and I felt amazing. My energy was through the roof. I didn't have cravings because I'd started a keto diet. I had no idea what the keto diet was when I started, but I didn't feel good on it. I had lost some weight, but I was grumpy and I was cranky. But by the week of just drinking these ketones, I felt significantly different. And it was nuts. It was nuts to me because nothing had worked. Absolutely nothing had worked for me. And it was at that point that I was like, I am so upset that nobody in my town, because we don't live in a huge town, but we have, I don't even know how many people we have. We have 2 high schools. The class sizes are like, I don't know, 600 maybe. So we're not a big town. We have a Starbucks. But I was upset that nobody had given this to me because I felt terrible. And I knew after trying it that every person that I knew needed to drink this. Like I wanted my mom, I wanted my husband, I wanted my neighbors to drink this because I knew how much of a difference it would make in their life, because it was already in that week's time, it was making that much of a difference in mine. So it was at that moment that I was like, okay, again, I'm not going to talk to my husband about this because I feel like that at that time, now our relationship has grown, but at that time I felt like if I asked him for permission that he would say, no, we don't need to spend that money again. So there was this huge sale and I was like, I didn't even tell Mandy when I did it. I did not even tell her. I was like, I'm going to sign up. I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to tell her, oh yeah, by the way, I joined your team. I figured that she would like know or get a notification or something, but we didn't talk about it beforehand. I didn't know what all it entailed. All I knew was that she had this group on Facebook. Everybody was loving this stuff. And I loved the way it made me feel. And I wanted everybody that I knew to be a part of this. And that's it. The idea of making some extra money, paying off some of those credit cards from Christmas was exciting, but I really didn't have any big expectations for joining this company. And I just wanted to get free product. Like, back then, if I told my husband how much I was spending on these, I didn't think that he would be supportive because he hadn't experienced it for himself. So I thought, well, if I can get free product and if I can help my family and my friends, my neighbors and stuff, just the people who were immediately around me to feel better too, then like I win. I'm done. Like I'm set. That's all I wanted. And I can tell you that now 7 months later, everything has changed and it's nuts. Like again, back then I never ever thought I would be where I am today. But here I am. And this has been the most crazy journey, the most exciting journey I've been on. And the best part about it is, so I'm gonna get emotional. So at the end of July, our company closed. Our family business that we, and again, if you're on here and you know my family, please don't go back and say that I'm talking about this on the internet, because they aren't as happy about it as I am now. But honestly, I have felt so drugged down by it for years and years and years. And I didn't know what I was going to do. Except I did, because I had been praying to God for so long, for years, to provide me with a way out that I could still support my family and not feel like I had to be away from my house, not feel like I needed to be away from my kids, that I could still be here for my husband, that I could still support him so he could continue to do the things that he loves. And when I signed up in February, I had no idea this was it. And I'm crying because I'm so grateful that I reached out, I called on God and I said, please, I'm not happy. My family's not happy. I make great money. I made amazing money. I mean, my husband was able to stay home and not work. He homeschooled our kids for years and years and years. But I wasn't happy. And in February, I had no idea that I was signing up to change my life. I literally had no idea. And so when this happened at the end of July, I knew exactly what I was going to do. That I was going to work my ass off and make this exactly what I want it to be, because I am in charge of it, because I control what I want for my life, what I want for my family's life. And I knew, because I am so fulfilled in it. Like, it makes me so happy when I give somebody a drink and I'm like, here, just do this, just drink it. You're gonna feel better. And they do. And then a week later they come back and they're like, oh my gosh, I don't understand why I've been watching you for months. Why haven't I done this sooner? And it's just like, this is such a rewarding and fulfilling, I don't even want to call it a job because it's not a job, but I'm so freaking happy. And I've honestly, I've never had so much joy and so much love for life itself. I'm not dealing with problems, I'm helping people solve their problems. And that is incredibly, incredibly rewarding. And I never thought I would be doing something like this. But it has literally changed my life. And I can tell you that so when this happened, we knew that we would be okay for a couple of months. We had exactly 2 months left in savings that we could get by, figure out what we were gonna do. And this month alone, now before I was making 6 figures. I was great money, like I said. This month, I've been so blessed by the amazing customers. I don't even want to call them customers because they're my friends. Like, I am making half of what I made at my former position, and it makes me so excited because I know that this is where I'm supposed to be. This is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. I felt a pull, and at that time I didn't know it was God, but it was God saying, here, go. This is what you're supposed to do. This is where you're supposed to be. Just do it. And I didn't know, but I listened because that's what we're supposed to do, right? It felt right. I felt better. I felt amazing. And I want that for other people. Like, she's now one of my great friends. She just started about a month ago. And we've been messaging every single day, reaching out to her friends, making them feel better. And the same thing, everybody's coming back and saying, I feel great. Why haven't I tried this sooner? And I'm so pumped and I'm so excited for her because she sent me a message last night saying, I can see where this is going. Like, I thought it would take me longer to be able to pay off some of the credit cards or some of the debt that we had, but I'm doing it this month. So within her first month, she is like, her initial goal, her whole reason for signing up, for saying, I'm going to commit, I'm going to do this for my family, I'm going to do this for my marriage, for us to not be reliant, like for us to not rely on credit cards, for us to have a little bit of financial freedom, just a little bit. All she wanted was $500 a month. Like, that was her goal. She's paying off her credit cards this month after 1 freaking month. Like, I am so pumped for her. I'm so excited. And I feel blessed and I feel honored that she chose me. I love her to death. That she chose me because she felt like that she could relate to me. She saw something in me, something about me that made her excited about this opportunity. And she picked me. And I love her to death for it. And I am so happy that she's here with me. But the thing is, if you're struggling with your finances or with fulfillment, because I didn't feel fulfilled. We made again, I made great money, but I wasn't fulfilled in what I was doing. There's better out there. Like, you don't have to settle. And that's what people think so often, is that they have to settle because they don't see a way out. Well, you don't have to see a way out for there to be a way out. You just have to want it. Yes, she says, I don't think she picked you. I think God told her to pick you. Which is crazy because, so, I'm going to sidetrack a minute, but when Adrian and we met at a party. He had just moved here from Michigan. I didn't go to parties. I had little kids. Like, a friend invited me over to her house for her birthday party. She said, dress up because I can't remember how old she was turning. I'm turning 30. And I dressed up. So I walked in and it was a bunch of hippies. Like, literally didgeridoo playing hippies with their trumpets and their weed and their hippie-doo. Like, their hippie clothes. And I felt so out of place. Thank you. I felt so out of place. I kind of sat in a chair the whole night and nursed a drink. And then this guy walks in, and I thought he was pretty cute. I mean, like, I was in the middle of a divorce. I wasn't interested in dating or any of that kind of a thing. Like, no way. Not for me. But he walks in and he sits down and starts playing the piano the rest of the night. And later he told me that when he walked in, he heard God tell him, there she is. There's the girl you're gonna marry. And a year later we got married. I think it was a year. Yeah, a year later we got married. I wasn't looking for anything. I shouldn't even have been there. But my point is that if you allow God to move in your life, He will. He will move those mountains. And He will make your dreams a reality. You just have to allow Him. So, before I get emotional again. So if you're struggling with fulfillment or finances or for whatever reason, you see what we're doing and you're like, God, I wish I could be a part of that. You totally can. It doesn't take much to get started. But if you do get started, we're going to make sure that you rock the shit out of this because we want you to be just as successful as we do. You just have to want it. Like, you just have to have a drive and even a little bit. We can take that and we can make it more for you. Oh my mascara. So, Mandy and I would love to talk to anybody who wants to join our team, who's been sitting back and watching, like, last month, or was it earlier this month, another woman on our team, it was at the end of last month, she'd been talking to us for months and months and months about joining, and I was finally like, what is the biggest thing you have to lose? Like, you have nothing to lose. Even if you make an initial investment to get flavor packs to your potential customers. Like, you're still getting that back. You're still getting that money back. But you literally have nothing to lose by signing up. You have everything to freaking gain, and you don't even know the potential that this can provide you. You just have to have a little bit of desire, a little bit of fire in your heart. Something that says, gosh, I want that too. And that's it. But we would love to have you. We would love to take you by the arms, and we would love to run with you because it makes me so happy. Like, it makes me happy seeing my friend Danelle being able to provide financial freedom for her family. I am now, even though I've lost my job that I was at for 7 years and that I made a shit ton of money at, I am still providing for my family in ways that I never even dreamed that this could provide. And it is so rewarding. So, before I go, I have places to be, but I love all of y'all so much. And I absolutely love being a part of this group and this community because really, this is a community. And that's what makes us different. That's what sets us apart. That's why we aren't a makeup company, and if you're in the makeup industry, God bless you, because I couldn't do it. I'm not the person who would be able to like put my makeup on in front of people, because I don't want anybody to see what I look like without my makeup. Honestly. But yeah, we're a huge family. And it's so much more than just ketones. I mean, this has been the hardest year of my life. Here I go again. I'm gonna cry. This has literally been the hardest year of my life. And it's because of this community that I'm still married. That we're happier than we ever have been. And that our lives are finally fulfilled. So I'm gonna go. But I love y'all so much, and oh yes, if you don't, if you're like, well, I just want to get my ketones for free. I would just like to be able to continue feeling as amazing as I do drinking these, but it would be better on my family if we could get them for free. We have an amazing program set up so that you can, and it's not hard, and you don't have to do anything. You just have to tell your friends about it and say, here, talk to my friend Rochelle, talk to my friend Mandy. She can tell you all about this. I don't know how it works, except that I know I feel great when I'm drinking it, and I want you to feel as good as I do. There's no reason why you don't deserve better, because I deserve better, and y'all deserve better. So on that note, I'm going to go fix my mascara, because I'm going to go shake up some ketones for some people. But I love y'all, and sale ends tonight at midnight. Grab all of the ketones, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.